مرحبا أهلا وسهلا بكم. Welcome again to our gateway to Arabic channel with me, Dr. Imran Hamza Alawiye. Today's lesson, we continue learning our vocabulary and we're still using the root letter system. And today's letters are Qaf, Ain, and Dal. قاعدة, يقعد, قعود. And that's the verb to sit down. Last time, we learned another verb, and that is jalasa, yajlisu, julus, which also means to sit. You may ask, what is the difference between the two? Well, generally speaking, they are interchangeable. However, there is a very subtle difference between the two. Qa'ada, you use it when coming from higher position to lower position, such as standing up, you say sit down. Whereas jalasa, you use it for coming from lower place or position to higher one, such as sit up. But I won't worry too much about these very subtle nuances. Shall we conjugate qa'ada yaq'udu? Yes, let's get on with it, shall we? قعد, he sat down. قعدت, she sat down. قعدا, two men sat down. قعدتا, two women sat down. قعدوا, three or more men sat down. قعدنا, three or more women sat down. Second person. قعدت, you male singular, sat down. قعدتِ, you female singular, sat down. قعدتما, both of you, whether you are two women or two men, sat down. قعدتم, three of you or more men sat down. قعدتن, three or more of you women sat down. First person, the speaker, singular, قعدت, I sat down, and it's a gender neutral. Plural, whether two of us or millions of us, and it's gender neutral as well. You say قعدنا. قعدنا, we sat down. Present tense now. يقعد, he sits. تقعد, she sits. يقعدان, two men sit. تقعدان, two women sit. يقعدون, three or more men sit. يقعدن, three or more women sit. Second person. تقعد, you male singular, sit. تقعدين, you female singular, sit. تقعدان, both of you, whether you are two men or two women, sit. تقعدون, all of you, three or more of you men, sit. تقعدن, all of you, three or more of you female, sit. First person, the speaker, أقعد, I sit, and it's gender neutral. نقعد, we, whether two of us or millions of us, sit, and it's also gender neutral. Okay, shall we do the imperative, giving instruction or command? Yes. Commanding is singular male. You say اقعد, sit down. Firm. اقعد, sit down. And commanding singular female, you say uq'udi, sit down. If you're commanding two people, regardless of the gender, you say uq'uda, sit down, both of you. And commanding three or more men, you say uq'udu, sit down. Commanding three or more women, you say uq'udna, sit down. Here, conjugation done. I'm glad it's over. Now, let's do some sentences, shall we, to illustrate this. Let's start by saying, لماذا أنت واقف هكذا؟ اقعد لو سمحت. لماذا أنت واقف هكذا؟ اقعد لو سمحت. Why are you standing up like that for? Sit down, please. لماذا أنت واقف هكذا؟ اقعد لو سمحت. Speaking to a man. To a woman you say, لماذا أنت واقفة هكذا؟ اقعدي لو سمحتي. Why are you standing up like that for? Sit down, please. Yes, another one. لا تقعد أمام مخرج النجاة. لا تقعد أمام مخرج النجاة. لا تقعد, do not sit. أمام, in front of. مخرج النجاة, in front of escape, exit. لا تقعد أمام مخرج النجاة. Okay. The noun from قعد يقعد is قعود, sitting. So we can say ممنوع القعود على الرصيف. ممنوع القعود على الرصيف. No sitting on the pavement. ممنوع القعود على الرصيف. No sitting on the pavement. ممنوع means prohibited. Okay. Like sitting on the pavement is prohibited. ممنوع القعود على الرصيف. Another word from قعد يقعد is مقعد. مقعد, and that's a singular. Plural is مقاعد. And that means space of sitting. Could be a bench, be chair, stool, a space of sitting. So we can say أريد أن أحجز مقعدا للسفر غدا. أريد أن أحجز مقعدا للسفر غدا. I would like to book a seat for traveling tomorrow, please. أريد أن أحجز, and that's verb to reserve or to make a booking. أريد أن أحجز مقعدا, that means seat, للسفر غدا, tomorrow. It could be sit on the flight or train, for example. Okay, what else? We can have form 4, and that is أقعد يقعد. إقعاد, and that's to make somebody sit. For instance, you can say أقعدني المدير في غرفة الانتظار لفترة طويلة. أقعدني المدير في غرفة الانتظار لمدة أو لفترة طويلة. That means the director kept me, sat me down, if you like, in the waiting room for long period of time. أقعدني المدير في غرفة الانتظار لفترة طويلة. Okay. Finally, let's look at form 6 of قاعدة يقعد, and that is تقاعد يتقاعد تقاعد, and that's a verb to retire. For instance, you can say to me, يا عمران متى ستتقاعد? When are you going to retire? Imran, when are you going to retire? So I can say لا أنوي التقاعد بعد. Well, I don't intend to retire yet. I'm still young. Still young to consider retirement. لا أنوي التقاعد بعد. I have no intention yet. I don't intend to retire yet. Okay, here we are. Don't retire. Come on, keep going. It's good for your brain. Doesn't matter how old you think you are, keep exercising your brain and you'll be fine, inshallah. Here we are, another root letter conjugated, analyzed, and illustrated. So it's up to you now to continue learning this vocabulary. 1 or 2 new words per day would do it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, and send the link to those who might be interested, please. And if you are able to, please make donations to my charity, Helping Hands for Education.org. And thank you so much for some of you who have done so. شكرا جزيلا. جزاكم الله خيرا. شكر الله لكم وأدخل الله السرور إلى قلوبكم. مع السلامة، إلى اللقاء في أمان الله.